crappy plow trucks, we have our friend Seafoam.
Guys, do we want to go back to Dan McGrath?
Oh, boy.
No. According to the group All of Minneapolis, Fateh is shrewdly attempting to use ranked choice strategy to push himself over the top. I don't know how ranked choice. I don't, just instinctively, I don't like ranked choice voting.
I agree.
I don't. Why did that get invented? In fact, is it
Why did mail-in ballots get
well?
invented?
Is
Why
it
is that a
constitutional?
thing? Yeah.
To answer your question, yes, I think we should go back to Dan.
Because
I don't think people understand just how dire next Tuesday is for this city and this state.
But how does
it
ranked
just
choice-
becomes this weird game, let's see. If Jazz Hampton's followers favor Fry over Fateh, they would tend to list Fry ahead of Fateh in the ballot. But if Dwayne Davis's follower, see, I just it's a new game that seems to diminish. Now I could be wrong, but here's what it's a game in which your vote seems to become diminished in its sacredness. Your vote seems to become something that's suddenly just it's
watered down.
It's a prop that's being moved around. It's let me keep trying here. I'm on the service road of life, struggling for words. I go into the polling place and I cast my vote for Jacob Fry.
Yeah.
Is my vote? See, my vote would be undone if Omar Fateh got more votes than Jacob Fry. I wouldn't have anything to complain about because my vote went to Fry, and your vote went to Fateh, and more votes went to Fateh than mine, so I lost. But that's not the way it works. My vote went to Fry, and now there's manipulation whereby Fateh could win enough votes to become mayor by people not voting for him.
Because
I just said it.
Yes, because people who were voting for that person, it was thrown into the bag for somebody else as a result of a percentage.
Can I help you?
I thought he nailed it, but go ahead.
In Minneapolis, voters use ranked choice voting for.
Don't read so fast. Be clear and slowly.
I mean, I would have done better.
In Minneapolis.
No, and a little louder.
Voters use ranked choice voting for municipal elections, including mayor, city council, and park board. Voters can rank up to 3 candidates in order of preference, which ensures that
Slow down, please.
Winning candidate has support from a majority of voters rather than a mere plurality. You select your most preferred candidate in the first choice. If you have a second or third preference, selecting them in corresponding second and third choice columns are applied. There is no obligation. You are not required to rank more than one candidate. If you only select a first choice, your ballot remains active for that candidate in all rounds of counting. Ranking the same candidate multiple times will only count as a singular vote for that candidate. The vote counting process proceeds in rounds until a candidate receives more than 50% of the entire total vote. All first choice votes are tallied. If a candidate receives a majority, 50% plus 1 of the votes, they are declared the winner. If no candidate reaches the majority threshold, the candidate with the fewest first choice votes is eliminated. Ballots that ranked the eliminated candidate as the first choice are then redistributed to the next ranked candidate. The process of eliminating the last place candidate and redistributing the votes is repeated until one candidate secures a majority and wins the election. Huh?
What is
I
the reason
reject
for
all
that?
of that.
What is the reason for that? How does that Well, why can't we just have?
Here's another way to say what is the reason for that. I smell a rat.
You know what? Here's why.
Okay, yeah.
I'm glad you said that, Joe, because there's one last paragraph.
It smells like a rat.
The history and the specific use. Are we ready, ladies and gentlemen? The adoption. Minneapolis voters approved ranked choice voting in a 2006 city charter amendment, and it was first used in the 2009 municipal elections. RCV applies only to Minneapolis municipal elections. It is not used for federal, state, county, or school board offices. By allowing for an instant runoff, RCV combines the primary and general election into a single event, which saves the city money. We don't know that.
Okay, I might be uncharitable and I might be terribly unkind and I might even be naive in saying this,
Here we go.
but I don't trust any of the people who have appointed themselves the reinventors of the election process.
Yep.
I just don't trust them at all.
It's the new math.
They're
of
hard.
voting.
They're hardworking. This is all they do.
Yep.
There's no reason for this.
They don't actually work. They get together and reinvent elections, and they make it sound. I don't know what they don't make it sound sensible to me, but apparently to other people it's very sensible. And then they draw some semantic lines between the word plurality and majority. I'd have to parse that. All I'm saying is, here's what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
Lay it down.
Omar Fateh is going to win the mayor's race, and it's going to be and it's going to be because of fraudulent behavior. Yes.
Go ahead, Ken. Go ahead.
I think Fry's going to win.
Okay, I hope you're right.
I do too, but I
Do you really?
I agree
Yeah, I
with
do.
Joe. But here's what's interesting about that. So this was adopted in 2006. I had no idea it was that recent. So 2006, we decided let's make a change
We
here.
have it in St. Paul, too.
And one particular demographic has found the way, manipulates too strong of a word, has found a way to navigate this particular system. And what's
Game
happened?
the system.
Game the system. Perfect.
Yeah.
I can tell you how the system's gamed. With the exception of Fry, all the other candidates are socialists.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
socialists will take a socialist. They don't care who it is. They're all the other candidates are socialists. So
When
you start
Dwayne-
ranking
yeah.
them, what difference does it make?
When
That's a
Dwayne
good
Davis
question.
and Jazz Hampton agree with the MIRAC,
Yeah.
that says it all.
yeah.
Is there even a Republican candidate?
No,
No,
of course
I-
not.
No.
No.
If there is, it doesn't matter.
So
Made his
there,
own
there's
signs and
there's the gaming. The gaming is the hard work these socialists do, and I'm not being facetious.
I know.
This is what they do with their lives: is they create situations where, well, you think you have a shot here because it's ranked choice voting. In the meantime, they're hitting each other in the ribs with their elbow because every candidate basically is of their school. So they win no matter what, with the exception of Fry. They win no matter who beats Fry, they win.
And just to reiterate what you said, if Fry had a pair, he'd
Point this out.
Fateh wouldn't stand a chance.
No.
And we wouldn't even be bothering to talk about
No.
this if Fry had a pair. He doesn't, though.
So because there's three, is it three, right, for ranked choice voting? You select one. That's what I read by the definition.
You go 1, 2, 3. This is
Right.
my third choice. This is
Well,
my,
where would Trump then? Would he fall in on the third candidate then since he's running?
you got to write him in.
I think he's a write-in.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Have you guys ever had to take one of those phony baloney surveys?
Oh.
That's what ranked choice voting, the ballot seems like to me. Do you A, love this? B, kind of like this?
Would you recommend
Or
it to a
C-
friend?
Yeah, that's,
Or C, I don't know.
that's
No
what it
opinion.
seems like. Yeah.
That's Joe's favorite part about buying stuff online is the online surveys.
Oh, I hate that.
I know you do.
Leave me alone. Please tell us how we did. No, I'm not telling. If I bought your product, consider that you did something right. And
Joe, it's
leave
a
me
good
the hell
thing.
alone.
Never mind that. It's just a good thing that St. Paul is so healthy and vibrant and doing just fine.
Why do you have to cast that big of a net, Kenny?
He's not biting, though. He's swimming away.
Here's from CBS. Cities all over the state will be holding municipal elections in under 3 weeks. When was this dated? I'm sorry, this is October 16th, but it's a piece that works today. 4 of the state's largest cities, St. Paul, Minneapolis, St. Louis Park, and Bloomington, will be using ranked choice voting. In previous elections, some of the ranked choice systems have had unexpected outcomes. For example, in the 2013 Minneapolis mayoral race, it took 33 rounds of balloting over 3 days before Betsy Hodges was declared the winner over Mark Andrew. Remember Betsy Hodges?
What a fantasy pair that would have been. We would have taken either one.
Flash forward a decade to the 2023 Minneapolis City Council race in Ward 8. In the first round, Soren Stevenson beat Councilmember Andrea Jenkins, but neither reached the 50% threshold. That election went to the second round when the second place votes were assigned and Jenkins finally met the 50% threshold to win the council seat. Some people would say it's not fair. But also some people are going to say that if someone's going to take office, they should get 50% plus, that it should be a majority, said Professor David Schultz with Hamline University. Looking at the 2025 Minneapolis mayoral race, Senator Omar Fateh, Reverend Dwayne Davis, and Jazz Hampton have formed a pact to lobby for each other's second and third place votes. Schultz says together they are using ranked choice voting in an effort to block Fry from re-election, which I think they'll succeed in doing. Mm-hmm. Ranked choice voting has also impacted election day turnouts. According to Fair Vote, an organization that advocates for ranked choice voting, Minnetonka saw a 50% voter turnout increase from 2021 to 2023. So not only can you create a slate of candidates who you would win by no matter who won. Does that make sense?
Huh?
You would win by.
Run that by me again.
What did I just
Hang
say?
on. I hit a roadblock there.
No, in fashioning a slate of candidates, all of whom are socialist, you win. This ranked choice voting is a dog and pony show to make you think it's legit. But not only can that be done, but then the slate of candidates who are all of the same mind ideologically can get together and create little cabals to help each other push the unwanted candidate out of the race.
Right.
So
Yeah.
where
I
was
got
it?
you.
So Hampton, Dwayne Davis, and Fateh. Let me stop right there. Something's wrong. Something's wrong.
Wait a minute.
Because it's been brought to us by people who aren't trustworthy.
Right. And rightly so. Why the need?
Call Dan right now.